Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Scarlip. Where is Scarlip? What does she have going on currently right now? And just kind of talking about her career and, if she has any potential for the mainstream. So we're going to get into that conversation. If you're interested in that, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my popular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Scarlett, what she has currently going on, some of her most popular songs that I like by her, and also career trajectory and like what I feel like she could possibly do in the future with her career, just things like that. And so yeah, a lot of us know Scarlett from No Statements, at least that's where I originally found her. I know there's probably some people who found her from TikTok because she did have that song that went super viral. Have you seen my boyfriend? My boyfriend? Have you seen my boyfriend? And at first, when that was a trend, I had no idea that that was Scarlett. I had no clue. Like I was hearing it go viral, and I was hearing it, and I was like, this doesn't even sound like Scarlett. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't even sound like a song that I thought she would make. So I was like, oh, it's a viral TikTok kind of sound song. But that song is cool, but that's not the song that I know from Scarlett that I was like, "Oh, this is hard." The song that is really hard that I appreciate the most from Scarlett is No Statements. And I don't even remember how I found it, but because I'm so integrated in female rap and I kind of see who are the girls, mid tier, high tier, low tier, I kind of see everybody, because I'm so integrated in the shit that I will come across random people. I don't remember how I came across Scarlett in the first place, but all I know is one day I was watching her it wasn't on the radar, but it was like a live performance that she was doing on YouTube, and she was performing No Statements, and I got mad chills. I was like, "Oh, this girl is it, there's just something about her, the delivery, the sound of her voice, the rawness of the song." I was like, "Oh, this is crazy." And she sounds different. She sounds different than anybody else out. That has been something that I feel like Scarlett have. She sounds different. She sounds completely different than any of the other female rappers out. Her look is different. Everything is different about her. She's not really hyper actualized or anything like that compared to other female rappers. She's also a dark skinned woman. There's a lot of things about Scarlett that are different. Obviously, her scar on her lip. So there's a lot of different elements about her that kind of set her out or put her to be different. While those things are wonderful because she is different, it also can be deterrent because we all know if we keep up with female rap, black women in this music industry, those are also detriments to her at the end of the day because the industry doesn't favor women who look like her. Let's just keep it 100%. They do not favor women who look like Scarlett. Doechii is having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of conversation, a lot of discourse around her that's negative. We got to think about women like JT. She's amazingly talented and she's more talented than Ice Spice is, for example, but she's not, to the heights that Ice Spice got to. Flo Milli, also way more talented than Ice Spice, and frankly, has a lot more catchier music and a larger discography. Still not anywhere near as big. So colorism plays a part because it's not a question of talent. It's a question of what you look like. It's a question of your skin tone. It's a question of desirability politics within pop culture and unfortunately within the black community. It's just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And Scarlett falls in that category. A lot of people don't think that she's attractive, not just because she's dark skinned, but some people just don't think she's attractive at all, period. So, and then the scar on her lip. So, some people use that as like, oh, she's not cute or she's not appealing, right? So, she's going to have a hard time in this industry, regardless of how talented she is. And Scarlett is talented, boy. When I tell you, she's very talented and I like her a lot. I don't listen to her super heavily at all. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I stream Scarlett all day because I don't. You know what I'm saying? She has to put out more music, other than the couple of songs that I like for me to stream her regularly. But she is talented. So I'm always going to be rooting for her. But there has been some controversy around Scarlett in a way, because if you kind of, if you don't know who she is, but I recommend going and looking at her discography and watching videos of her, you can kind of see where her style is. She's very rugged, she's very hood, she's very, that kind of image. And she doesn't show her body, she doesn't talk about certain things very often. But there was a slight controversy a while ago when she released this one song called She's Hot. And I didn't know nothing about the song. All I know is one day I just started seeing blogs posting it, posting it, posting it. And people were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Scarlett's doing this. Look at what the industry is doing to her. She was, wearing like tiny little booty shorts, and she was twerking, and she was talking about certain things. And people were like, this is not Scarlett, like she's changing for the industry, we like Scarlett like this way. And there was a huge controversy around that, at least within, the fans of Scarlett is what I mean. And same kind of thing with Glorilla. If you guys remember when Glorilla started, well, now everybody's accepting it that Glorilla is showing her body, but there was a point in time when Glorilla started showing her cheeks and her boobs, and she got her boobs done, and da 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 da. A lot of fans were not feeling that. They were like, "This is not Glow. We don't want Glorilla to conform to what's normal to female rap. We want her to stay tomboyish, stay herself, and stay like that." A lot of people saying she looked uncomfortable when she was on stage and she had to wear certain stuff. Now I wouldn't say that. Glorilla looks comfortable. She looks a lot more comfortable now wearing the outfits and doing the stuff than she did at first. But yeah, a lot of people were also saying that about Glorilla, like, hey, girl, why are you changing up and, looking like the everyday average female rapper, kind of assimilating? Same conversation with Scarlett. People were like, what is going on? They felt like the industry was changing her. And you know what? I can't necessarily disagree with that, because these girls get into the mainstream, get into the industry and they want to be mainstream. There's just certain stipulations that come with that, unfortunately, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that'll change in the future. But most of the time, when it comes to female rap, particularly, they want you to be girly. They want you to be dolled up. They want you to be showing your body a lot more. They want you to be talking about, sex a lot. They want you to be twerking. They want you to be, showing that you're kind of, you like men, but you're into women. All of the different stuff. It's like a formulaic kind of thing. You know what I mean? And Scarlett doesn't fall into that. So when people saw her leaning that way, they were like, "Hey, what's going on? This isn't her. She's being forced." Da da da. She ended up coming out saying that she wasn't being forced, and it wasn't like that. She was just showing a different side of herself. I'm half and half on that. I really am. I don't believe it entirely, because the industry does change these people. They want to make them into what's going to make money. And Scarlett, as a tomboy, not showing her body, being a dark skinned woman, it doesn't help her. What is going to help Scarlett, unfortunately, gain traction in this industry, in this weird industry, is being the opposite of herself, is showing her body, is talking about DICK and SEX and doing this and doing that. That is what's going to help her, unfortunately. Dochi is a little bit different. In her case, it's, she doesn't talk about that stuff. She's getting a push. I'm so glad for that, though. She doesn't do too much when it comes to like the visuals and the music, but 9 times out of 10, that is what is required, unfortunately. Also, too, I wanted to highlight really quick, like, what's going on with Scarlett musically, right now. So she has a single out that she just released called "Go Crazy," which it's not really going crazy or anything right now. That she doesn't have anything viral out. She hasn't had anything viral out in a little bit of a minute. But she just released that, and then I was checking her Twitter to see what she had going on, what she was saying on there. I didn't see anything about her putting out an album or an EP or anything like, or a mixtape. So I'm not sure what's going on as far as if she's gonna be releasing that. I did see that she did a freestyle recently, and that's really the only things going on with her. I listened to her single, it's fine. It's not amazing compared to some other stuff that I've heard of her. So, does she have a shot though at a mainstream career? I would say yes, because she is talented, and I feel like talent should win and should be pushed at the end of the day. And if you're talented at whatever it is that you do, you should be able to be successful from that. But because of how the industry is, it's really hard to say. A lot of these girls don't get pushed. Dochi is, and I'm so glad for that, but that's not the case for most or all dark skinned women. I'm hoping that, with Dochi and some other people coming in that are dark skinned talented women, that, we will see an influx of that more. But because of how the industry is, we'll just have to see. You know what I'm saying? But I would love for her to be able to, because she is so talented. I really feel like she should be able to break through into the mainstream eventually with work and in time. But you guys, let me know. Do you feel like she's talented enough? Do you feel like she just doesn't have an it factor? Um, maybe you feel differently, but I feel like talent at the end of the day supersedes everything, or at least it should. But that's really it for this one. I just wanted to give an update on what's going on with her musically and just different thoughts that I've had. So I love y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks to all the new people out here that have subscribed recently. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.